Welcome. I'm very happy to present before you an example of a self-referential structure. And if you see this self-referential structure example, in this particular example, we have one structure point. And if you see this point has data member X and Y, X is of type float and Y is integer. And the third member is a PT, who is a pointer of the same type. So it is a self-referential structure. I show you that there are two such structures. They are connected via link. We sometimes call them link. So this is a kind of link, and this link actually is representing dynamic memory allocation. So what I want to show you in this, and you see first this head is a variable, is a pointer variable pointing to two such allocations, memory allocations, and finally you see at the end is a null value. So if you look at the code, what is this code? This code is you define first the structure. So structure point, you have one variable X which is of type float, and the second variable is of type integer, and then finally you have a pointer variable PT. You can see here this PT is of type pointer, and ultimately you create a data type point. Now, I did not use type def, so type def you can omit. In just directly after the curly bracket, you write this point. Now, as per this scenario, you need to create a head variable, and that's actually you created a head pointer variable. Now, since it is a pointer, you need to allocate memory. So you remember the malloc function, what we discussed before. You have a typecasting at the beginning. Why? Because malloc returns a character pointer, and you need to convert that into pointer type pointer. And then size of what is your data type? Your data type is point. So you see the data type is point here. Now, once the memory is allocated, you are actually accessing this particular data member with reference to the pointer variable here, X, and assign a value, Y, assign value. Now, the first pointer, the first structure also has a pointer which you can allocate further memory. So what we did, head pointer, head PT, we allocate again another memory locations for X, Y, and of course another pointer variable will come. And I want to access the next value of X. How do we do that? We say head, then PT, then X. So what you have written here, head PT X is 1.7, and head PT Y is equal to 5. And finally there is a null value. So head PT is equal to null. Now, you understand this. This is something very, very interesting, and you know how to write the program code based on this scenario. I have given you two exercises. The first exercise is you have such pointer where you have three data member. You will write the same code like this one. And the second one is a little bit twisted. I want to see who and how you write it. Okay. So with this, I wish you enjoy this discussion, and we come for look forward for better discussions and more advanced application of link. And then finally, the next discussion will be on linked list. Wish you all the best.